Welcome back, everyone, to the Tyler Killer Show. Welcome back to another TKP Extra. Um, I'm just going to talk about aftermath of Money in the Bank, what they did with it with DB, with his decision and everything, and just tell you my honest and full opinion on it because I feel like I did not do that when I went live for my SmackDown Live review and everything. And a little update. I've got the King of the Ring tournament here. I've went through 11 matches already. On the next episode, I will go through 1, 2, 3, 4. I will go through 5. And let me show you now. Okay, you see where it's down right here? I'm going through down there, and then I've got this entire side for the first round. So, yeah, I still got a good way to go. So on the next one, whenever that is, it will be 5 matches. Also, no TKW live show, NWA. It's probably not happening this week. Just my schedule's been out of whack with work and everything, so it's been kind of weird. So probably none of that this week, but TKW EAW will be featured, and the women will be featured in one match. So I will get the women in at that. Unless something changes today, which possibly could, because I'm supposed to be with my girlfriend today, but that can change. The NWA and TKW live show will not be happening this week unless something the plans go awry like they could. So let's get to Money in the Bank, afterthoughts and everything. If I watch back the show, I'd probably say the same thing. Very good matches. Usos, look, I'm not mad about the Usos and New Day finish. It was, to start it all off, it was Carmella and that finish. That scroll, the pot on them. I think the Usos finish is not even that bad at all, to be honest. If I'm being quite honest, if they are feuding more, like it looks like they will, why not have a fuckery finish like this and continue the feud? Which makes sense. $9.99 at all things. We can't really complain that much about that. Just saying. But I'm not mad about it at all. You ever feel like that you got like a hair in your mouth for some reason? Look, only reason that happens to me is because I got this long ass beard. So I'm about to die on set. Oh, in my little damn cubby hole or something. But no, let me get back to it. I'm not mad about the Usos doing that. I think it triggered a lot of people because we already saw Carmella and Ellsworth with that, which I will get into that later on in the show, later on in this video especially, because it was the big main part of SmackDown Live last night. Yes, if my voice seems a little like I just woke up, I really did about 20 minutes ago. I'm doing this before work and everything. So, So, New Day, they got a victory last night. I agree with JD. If you watch the SmackDown review, said they'll probably trade wins. Jey Uso will probably win next week against Kofi or something. I could very much see that. And then they're facing at Battleground or whatever it is. So that, I mean, if Battleground is what it was last year, it was actually a good pay-per-view. So maybe it'll be a good pay-per-view this year. Mahal Orton, people are tired of it. To me, it's ran its course. For me, it's ran its course. But I guess we're gonna have a Punjabi match. That's what it sounds like. Will I be interested in it? No, not really. But we'll see how it goes. It's always one of those things. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, that's how I feel about this. I don't know about it, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm not expecting anything big because the last time we had the Great Khali, and no, Great Khali. I just don't want to see the match. But they've put on, the two matches they put on have been good, alright. It hasn't been, terrible. Some people, they don't like Jinder Mahal. That's understandable. For myself, I like him. And I like the heel he gets. He walks, talks like the champion. And I don't think he's that bad in the ring for me. But for some people, he's just god awful. So it's just everyone's opinion, to be honest. But Mahal or Orton said he would do RKOs for his entire family. Randy did RKO to Mahal, or was going to, and then the Singh brothers got caught with RKOs and everything. But it just depends. I think Jinder is going to win every match of this feud because it seems like it. And this screams John Cena now. Since we heard Roman Reigns' announcement, it screams John Cena versus Jinder Mahal at Summerslam. Or maybe even at Battleground. I don't know. It just screams Cena at SummerSlam against Mahal, and Cena breaking the record, but then Corbin cashing in. That's what I think might possibly happen. And I said that after Corbin won the Money in the Bank. I said that's what I could see easily happening. And if that case, even as a Jinder fan a little bit, I'd be alright with that because I'm more of a Baron Corbin fan than Jinder Mahal. So, I wouldn't mind seeing that. And they did get some of the Indian part of the country, maybe watching the show because of him. Who knows? It didn't look like it helped in the ratings or viewership. Well, when post Jinder Mahal, the viewers were up. So, the viewers were up a little bit while he was champion, to be honest. So, even if it's that 200,000 more, that's still his people watching or something. Or maybe it's just more people interested in seeing what happened. But, nonetheless, Mahal, Cena, SummerSlam, Cena wins, breaks the record. Corbin cashes in Money in the Bank. So now to the women. Now, if you guys did not catch it, I'm sure everyone has heard it by now if you even didn't watch the pay-per-view. Carmella was down, Becky was climbing, Ellsworth slings her off, and then looks at Carmella for about 10-15 seconds, climbs up, gets the briefcase, and gives it to Carmella. They award her the winner. So on SmackDown, all the women came up to Daniel Bryan one by one eventually, said blah, 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 blah. Becky, the first thing, do the right thing. That was the last thing she said. I'm like, well, how hard is it to do that? Technically, Carmella won fair and square. There ain't no rules. But honestly, you cannot finish the first women's Money in the Bank match like that. And that's the first thing everyone will hear. Oh, women's Money in the Bank, first ever one. Oh yeah, a guy climbed up to it. Now, personally, I'm not mad about this at all. If I'm being quite honest, I'm honestly not. Because for me, I think it was a move to get Carmella heat, and then WWE saw how it backfired on most of the people. People overreacted, and that's where we get left. We're having a second women's Money in the Bank match next week on SmackDown Live, which will absolutely have a boost on the ratings. Viewership will go up, and it will be another good ladder match. And I hope these women. Did you guys see Tamina? She had this big ass bruise. Oh man, I feel like Tamina in that match got the most hits. Like, got hit on the most. I mean, she's the biggest one there, probably the toughest, I think. So, I guess that's why she had all the spots. But that's where we're at with the Money in the Bank. I agree with Daniel Bryan, not doing, not messing up the legacy of what the women's Money in the Bank first match would be. So they cleared that out of the way and saved their asses. But Ellsworth, if they're doing this, Ellsworth should never even be close to ringside. He should be banned and have these women go at it and have Carmella win it by herself again. Winning again, but by herself this time. Let me word that a little bit better. So, yes, I got Carmella winning next week. If that don't happen, the promo she cut, that mean-ass promo, doesn't mean anything now. So, that's ridiculous if that. But I feel like they're going to do a spot where Ellsworth is going to come out, try to win it again, and Daniel Bryan's probably going to stop him. Something like that. Here are the matchups of the next King of the Ring tournament. You got Triple H versus Aiden English, Taker versus Titus O'Neil, Sami Zayn versus Devon Dudley, Samoa Joe versus Joe Riley, and Baron Corbin versus Dash Wilder. Now, I will tell you this, about 3 or 4 or 5 more matches into it, that's when you will see, no, Samoa Joe will be facing Zack Ryder. My apologies. But, later on, when you get to about the 20th seed and down, that's when you get to see the better matchups. But you have to get these matchups out of the way. So those are the next matchups for the King of the Ring tournament, which would be episode 3 of round 1. So, and it looks like I would be at least halfway done with it. So, hope you guys enjoy this TKP extra, and I will see you guys later here on the Tyler Keller Show. I might post this as soon as I get off work, and later on in the night I might have a highlight video of a game later on, probably around 10ish or something. Because right now, while I'm recording this, I am putting on my flash drive 7 videos that I've done with gaming. It includes GTA, FIFA, and a lot of NBA. And another thing that's coming to the channel, I got the Hockey 17 NHL 17 because it was on sale. It was for $9.99. WWE Network $9.99. So I got that as a game that I'll probably just keep on my PlayStation because I did it off the PlayStation Store. And those highlights, I've only got like a minute highlights of them, but when I continue to build them at least to 2 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes, that will be a new thing coming to the channel also. So I got a lot of highlights, a lot of stuff with gaming. It will be coming out here soon. It's like I have a surge of highlights and then I have to wait because I can get to receive it and then I'm back at it. So I gotta space that out better. But if you enjoyed this TKP extra with talking about gaming and a lot of other stuff, money in the bank afterthoughts, smash that like button for me. Comment below what you thought. I'll see you guys here more on the Tyler Keller Show.